I say is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only.
Hey guys, let's get into this review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 6, Episode 26, Whitlow's Stay or Whitlow's Go. Bye-bye. Kiki has been waiting to confront Tiffany and all her lies. So Kiki proceeds to address Tiffany and lets Tiffany know that her whole interview with Carlos King was about her. And Kiki ain't telling no lies on that part, okay? Tiffany talk a lot of shite and behind Kiki's back, but you in her face and you denying everything? I can't, Tiffany. Like, side note, baby Ace is the cutest, okay? So Tiffany apologized for not getting to know Kiki. Tiffany, you a whole lie talking about you don't usually go there. Now, Tiffany is backpedaling, and you know the other part. She fake, and bye-bye. We don't need you on the show. You can go. Talking about it was both of y'all. No, it was you, Tiffany. It was you. We ain't hear Kiki come up on this show saying nothing about you. If she said anything, it was in retaliation to what you said about her. So it was only you. Just you. Okay? Then we get to Little Buddy, a.k.a. Martel, at his new house. I hope it don't be turned into a squatter situation. And Chris comes over. Martel looked like he got punched a few times, dead in the eye. They talk about Alexis being disrespectful at the dinner that Chris had for his family. Chris said, did you drop wine off before the dinner? Little Buddy gonna say, yeah, I did. And Nell is disrespectful. Chris said disrespectful or the truth. For me, Little Buddy is mad because Nell keeps slapping him with the truth. He's still mad that Nell brings up Mel and takes up for her. Chris is still trying to make the point that Nell was not disrespectful and basically said to Little Buddy that if he got anything to say to his wife, before he say anything to his wife, come talk to me, okay? And I agree. And Little Buddy gonna talk about if any woman disrespectful, I don't care, I'm gonna tell her. See, and that's your problem. Especially if the woman has a husband or a significant other. You should address them first as a man, but you know. We ain't gonna go there with you, child. So Chris checked Lil Buddy because Lil Buddy was like, y'all pick sides because y'all went to Melody's name changing ceremony. And Chris was like, we not choosing sides. We got Ho over here and Rogers over here. Point blank, period. So Little Buddy gonna say her name changing. Little Buddy said her changing her name, if that was something great. And it was something great because I would have changed my name too. You want to be attached to Mel because she got great things going on just because she had your last name. Now what you gonna do, okay? You can't ride that coattail no more, okay? Mel took that damn coat off, okay? Dropped it to the floor, put it in the mud. The nerve of him to say it was great, as spiteful as you were to your damn ex-wife, okay? You took this lady to court to try to take the children from her. To me, which was all a money grab. You was trying to get some child support, okay? You know Mel is a good mother. Why would you do that? Because you're spiteful. You talking about she's trying to destroy you. Ain't it the other way around? Let me tell you what Mel did do. Mel exposed these women that be holding these men up under their skirts. By the way, go check out my video which speaks about, you know, Martel living up under them skirts, okay? In my opinion, you know, they wanted this image, and there's nothing wrong with it. But the hard worker was Mel and not you. And that's what she exposed once she left your crusty ass. Anyway, let me move on because I could talk about you all day and your bull shite, okay? Little Buddy said it feels final. It is final. It was final when she divorced your ass. What you thought? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you thought. I'm not sure what you thought. But anyway, I feel like he's jealous. He said her throwing a ceremony is wanting clout. What? And her trying to destroy him. Clout for what? Clout for what? Please explain. What clout would she get by changing her name back to her maiden name? What clout is that? Because guess what she doing now? The same way she made Hulk great, she's making Rogers even greater and leaving a legacy for her children. What are you doing? Ooh, this man is crazy. Let me get back. Okay. Again, he said she's tried to destroy him. Like you ain't do stuff to her. Okay. Your train of thought is so off. I'm not understanding. You're divorced. Move on. Move on with your other baby mama. that been fighting for you. Leave Mel alone at this point. I said it before, like, you gonna miss all your blessings trying to destroy this woman. You gonna miss all your blessings, okay? Because Mel is covered. Okay. Anyway, Leticia and Kimmy go to a vaginal steam place. Kimmy still talking about her libido. This is getting so annoying. You know why it's annoying? Because this woman had cancer and she don't speak. She's in remission and she don't speak nothing about how she doing while in remission. She's not talking about what she's doing to keep herself healthy. All we hear is about her getting her libido back so she can have intimate relations with her husband. This is like the weirdest thing ever. You know how much you could have done with this cancer situation? The main thing you did was get women to go get their doggone mammographies. Now, can you please show us some inspiration on how to live in remission? What things you are doing? I mean, but that's just me. That's what I would like to see. I'm tired of her talking about trying to please Maurice. I'm tired of it. Leticia said, I think you gonna know what's gonna happen after this steam. What? What's gonna happen? Maurice is still gonna be complaining that he don't get enough XCX. And Marcel is still gonna be going out the house while you making appointments to schedule SCX. Leticia thinks she's pregnant. Child.
Please get up off our TV screens with this lie. If you ain't get pregnant from the time that man had a vasectomy, why are you pregnant now?
Even though Marcel had a vasectomy, obviously she's not pregnant because she done did the steam, okay? Yes, it's possible for a woman to get pregnant after a man gets a vasectomy, but I could promise you that Marcel got that vasectomy, but Marcel don't want no more kids, including from you, okay? He made it painfully clear and obvious to you, Leticia, when he told you he did this vasectomy without even telling you, and you were sitting there crying. Leticia not taking responsibility for her part in what happened at the barbecue with Kiki, because she complained to Kimmy that she don't like being around the ladies because they want to ask about Kiki. And she gonna say, Kiki got mad because I ignored her. No, Kiki got mad because you pulled her into the mess and then want to act like you ain't had nothing to do with it.
You know, the setup.
In my opinion, and allegedly, from all the things that I've gathered from what's going on. Kimmy was like, you didn't expect us to talk about it? Me and Mel, you didn't expect us to talk about what happened at the barbecue? I mean, it was a whole drink thrown. Child, Leticia goes on this little rant about how she got so much going on and how people calling people on them because they wanted to do the casino night. Girl, the girl said she want to go back to being a stay-at-home mom. Girl, oh my God, you sound so stupid. Because she can't handle the pressure of trying to be a boss, a.k.a. like Mel.
The blueprint.
Child. She said she got a life coach to be the best version of herself and want to work on her relationship with Marcel, so they are trying counseling. Now, I know you lying for sure. This man ain't want to go to Dr. Francis. He ain't want to go to no other counseling, and now you gonna tell me he want to go counseling? Child, is that to keep y'all spot on this show? I'm confused. I'm just confused. Now, is it me or when Leticia tells her story, she always seems like she's embellishing? I think it's that weird-ass laugh she has between every other sentence. She could very well be stressed. I understand that. Maybe that's her stress laugh. I don't know, but she just never sounds genuine to me. Like, everything she do seems staged and planned for a scene on this show, including this pregnancy test. So Chris meets with little Chris. He hasn't seen little Chris since the dinner that they had for the family. Chris asked him, you know, how he's doing and how he felt about the dinner. And little Chris was like, it was a lot of BS brought up. And I was just like, why? Because the heat was on you? Little Chris feels like staying away keeps the family from criticizing him. Chris said he don't sleep a lot and feels like he got a lot on his mind and is rambling. And he feels like he has to be on the go. So Big Chris said he's concerned because it sounds like little Chris is dealing with some form of depression. Chris Fletcher said, if you need help, call me. I will stop what I am doing for my children. And he gets emotional. Little said he is considering counseling and that the family have to get together more. Chris told him to call him at any time of the night because he'd rather him call him than be in the streets. Okay. Now, he did say where he go at night, but I ain't quite understand what he said. I don't know what he said. Did he say he go to the stew? I'm not sure. Is that the studio? I didn't quite understand what he said. But anyway, we got this scene with Tiffany and Lou. Tiffany said she thought she was going to snap back after, she had baby Ace, but her world is upside down. Tiffany says she appreciate Kiki for being vulnerable and open, and she sees a different side. Well, had you had the opportunity and took time to get to know Kiki instead of taking Leticia's word, you probably would have felt this way from the beginning, because ain't nobody on 10 all day, every day. Like, come on, Tiffany, use your senses. You're supposed to be smart. Tiffany feels like she has postpartum depression. They talk about the show and how people are affecting her. At this point, I'm just like, why does this bother you? Because since you've been on the show, they've been coming at you. She says she has to work during the day and film at night, and baby Ace is attached to the boob. Lou said we have to decide if this is the best thing for us. Now listen, postpartum is a real thing. It's a real thing. I believe Tiffany is going through it. I believe, like she said, what she thought would happen after she had this baby didn't happen, and more responsibility fell on her. Unlike, when they moved in together and Lou was taking care of the older boys. It's easy to take care of an older boy, not a baby. But anyway, but my thing is, Tiffany, when you was talking shite about Kiki,
not even just about Kiki, about anybody and everybody
before you got pregnant, when you throw shade at in your confessional/interviews, but because it's not going in your favor, it's becoming too much. Listen, the saying is, what you put out there, you're gonna get back. I feel like Lou came on the show ready to tell the truth to an extent, but you took another route to this show and it's backfiring on you. I feel like, when Carlos said he hired you because you say what you mean and mean what you say, like you took on that persona, but you ain't pivot. You got to pivot in these shows. You could come on like that, but you got to pivot, because that stuff only lasts but so long. Then people want to know who the real you are. So that's why things is backfiring on you. Tiffany feels like a break from the show is necessary so she could find Tiffany. Tiffany, I really do wish you the best. Your mental health is more important than the show. Your family is more important than the show. This just made me realize that the Fletchers is here to replace the Whitlows. God dog it. I was hoping it was one of them Scotts. Would go bye-bye. But anyway, again, Tiffany, I wish you well. Take care of your mental health. But if you come back on this show, I'm going to need you to come back with a different mindset. So go on and find Tiffany. The real Tiffany, please stand up. Anyway, guys, that was the end of the episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. Get down in the comment section and let's talk about little buddy.
And him still being mad that Mel moved on, changed her name, and and he feels like it's the end. He can't use Mel no more, or try to anyway, in my opinion, or disrupt her. Child, he do disrupt her life. Anyway, let's talk about little buddy in the comment section. And let's talk about that scene they edited with Chris and little buddy, because that scene was horribly edited.
Let's talk about Tiffany and how y'all feel about her and Lou leaving the show. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.